Ricky Ponting wasn't just a captain, he was a force of nature. Leading Australia during one of the most dominant eras in cricket history, Ponting not only scored runs, but led his team to multiple World Cup titles and a string of unprecedented victories. Today we take a closer look at just how great Ponting was in his prime, both as a batsman and a captain. Ricky Ponting burst onto the international scene in 1995, and it didn't take long for him to establish himself as one of the most feared batsmen in world cricket. His attacking style at number 3 for Australia made him the backbone of the batting lineup, particularly in tests and ODIs. Ponting's ability to dominate bowling attacks with his pull shot and front foot drives became a trademark of his prime. In 2003, at the peak of his powers, he captained Australia to a record-breaking victory in the ICC Cricket World Cup, scoring a stunning 140 asterisk in the final against India. It was a defining moment in his career that showcased his leadership and batting excellence. Ponting's prime as a batsman was marked by consistency across formats. He scored 41 centuries in Test cricket, the third highest of all time, behind only Sachin Tendulkar and Jacques Kallis. His adaptability across all conditions and his ability to deliver in the biggest moments solidified his status as one of the modern greats. While Ponting's batting was world-class, his captaincy took him to another level. From 2002 to 2011, Ponting led Australia to a golden era, with the team winning 48 of the 77 Test matches he captained, making him one of the most successful Test captains of all time. Ponting also led Australia to 2 consecutive ICC Cricket World Cup victories in 2003 and 2007, cementing his legacy as one of the finest captains in history. Under Ponting's leadership, Australia became a near-invincible force, with a winning percentage of 67.91% in international matches, the highest by any captain with over 200 matches. His aggressive style of captaincy, coupled with his ability to lead from the front, made him a role model for future captains worldwide. If you're enjoying this look back at Ricky Ponting's legendary career, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into cricket's greatest players. Beyond victories and statistics, Ricky Ponting's captaincy transformed the way Australia approached international cricket. His tenure as captain coincided with a period where Australia not only dominated, but redefined aggressive cricket across formats. Ponting fostered a culture of competitiveness and resilience, where defeat was never an option, and playing for a draw was considered a failure. This mindset pushed his team to achieve incredible feats, like their 16 consecutive Test victories from 2005 to 2008, equaling a world record set by Steve Waugh's Australian side. A crucial aspect of Ponting's leadership was his tactical nous and on-field presence. He wasn't afraid to make bold decisions, whether it was pushing his fast bowlers to attack relentlessly or backing his spinners to take wickets in unfavorable conditions. Ponting's ability to rotate his bowlers effectively, especially in crunch situations, is what made Australia such a formidable force under his reign. His assertiveness often paid off, particularly during high-pressure matches, where his knack for reading the game and making split-second decisions was unmatched. Moreover, Ponting's relationship with his players played a vital role in the team's success. He wasn't just a captain who led from the front with the bat. He was a mentor and motivator. Players like Michael Clarke and Shane Watson thrived under Ponting's captaincy, and he was instrumental in shaping the next generation of Australian cricket. His leadership was defined by trust and accountability, ensuring that every player knew their role in the team's success and was empowered to execute it to the best of their abilities. Ponting's legacy also extended to his strategic use of field placements and aggression in the field. His innovative captaincy, particularly in one-day cricket, was key to Australia's back-to-back ICC Cricket World Cup wins in 2003 and 2007, where his team was undefeated. Ponting's aggressive tactics in the field, such as setting attacking fields even when defending small totals, reflected his confidence in his team's ability to outplay any opposition. As a captain, Ponting's era was not without its controversies, including the infamous 2008 Sydney Test against India, which saw tensions escalate between the teams. However, Ponting's strong will and determination to defend his team's actions, regardless of outside criticism, demonstrated his unyielding commitment to Australian cricket. Even though the fallout from these incidents was significant, Ponting's leadership remained resolute, and his team continued to perform at the highest level. In the end, Ponting's captaincy was about more than just numbers. He instilled a winning mentality in the Australian cricket team, shaping an era that is still considered one of the greatest in the sport's history. His influence on both the team's playing style and the broader cricketing world remains evident, even years after his retirement. Even as he approached the end of his career, Ponting still showed flashes of brilliance. In 2012, he scored his final Test century against India, and although Australia was no longer the dominant team it had been, Ponting's individual contributions continued to shine. He retired with a Test average of 51.85, one of the highest for any batsman who played over 100 matches, further emphasizing how consistent he remained, even in the twilight of his career. Ponting's legacy is not only measured by his stats, but by the standard he set for leadership and excellence. His career spanned an era of dominance for Australia that has rarely been matched in cricket's long history. Ponting's impact on the game went beyond his immediate success. He set a template for future generations of cricketers, combining raw talent with a tireless work ethic and an unwavering belief in team unity. His leadership style became a benchmark for captains worldwide, as his ability to inspire confidence and bring the best out of his players remains unmatched. Even today, cricketers and fans alike look back at the Ponting era with admiration for the professionalism and excellence he brought to the sport. As one of the greatest to have ever played the game, Ponting's contributions to cricket are immortalized not just in the record books, but in the way he transformed the Australian team into an unparalleled cricketing powerhouse. His legacy will forever be associated with a golden era in Australian cricket, where his leadership, tactical brilliance, and relentless drive led the team to heights that few could have imagined.